Before you, you see a vast library, collected here by the arcane wizards long ago. Oh, you're just gonna exit the library? You don't wanna look at the books? You don't wanna look at all the lore that I made? No? Okay, well, can't railroad you, I guess. So, okay, cool. We skipped the library, and the 10 pages I wrote. No, we don't need that. We don't need that backstory. We don't need that backstory. Hi guys, Jared here, and welcome to You Start in a Tavern. Today we'll be doing a review of the Pocket Compendium. Now this retails on Amazon for $18.99 Canadian. Let's dive in. All right, so to begin, you can see that it actually comes in a pretty small compact box, which is cool. A little underwhelming once you get your Amazon thing, but it does have a very cool presentation as you open it. So nice graphic design here, really fits the kind of fantasy, the fantasy feel. That's what's really cool about it. So it tells you here that you can make custom cards and it's customizable. Create quick reference cards for spells, items, NPCs, and more. So that's very cool. So there's two compartments here. Let's open up this front one, which I believe contains the book. Yep. So there we go. It slips right out. Okay, so this is very cool. Right off the bat, the quality is quite nice for like what you're getting. And you open it up and the card sleeves are there. Has a nice kind of like old, kind of like leather book kind of feel. Now, I am a huge fan of, D&D products that bring some kind of visual aid or immersion to the table. So, when I saw this on Amazon, I just had to get it. And I honestly got a few copies. Dungeons & Dragons is really a game that's all about theater of the mind. So the more things that you can have at the table, miniatures, artwork, printouts, like it really adds to the immersion of the world. And this is definitely, right out of the gate, I'm loving that about this. It really feels like you actually have a spellbook. So what's also cool is the card sleeves are obviously designed to fit the Wizards of the Coast, the official D&D like spells and item cards that you can get. And in the back here, it also comes, a little added bonus here. And, this is very cool, but it comes with these little blank cards and they're dry erase. Comes with a nice, good amount of them. They have this kind of parchment look, which is very cool. So, anyone that's doing a homebrew game or, a player that really wants to maybe create some custom items for themselves, this is a very cool bonus. And yeah, like a lot of times, I imagine most D&D groups are going to have, the Wizards of the Coast printout cards, the spells and the items, and a lot of DMs are probably going to have those as well. So, the book right out of the gate is great for that, but, having these custom cards is very cool. I got a second copy here, and I've actually, just put some wizard spells in here to take a look at what it looks like. It feels pretty cool. It's really easy to flip through them. They don't stick. They're a little bit frosted, which makes it, it's not really easy to read it, but it's definitely not a problem. The cards slip in through the back, which is kind of cool. It can be a little cumbersome if you're putting a lot in, but they're not gonna fall out, which is good as you're flipping through it. So yeah, this is very cool. So now let's go to the Gold Dragon rating scale that I have for every product. So the first category is quality. I'm gonna give it 4 gold dragons, which I'd say is pretty high. It's definitely not the most highest quality D&D prop that you can get out there. There's obviously some that go into the hundreds of dollars, but this retails at only $18.99 Canadian, which is not that expensive. Yeah. So the design, the quality, this is definitely gonna last a few years, and it doesn't look cheap. Okay, number 2, practicality. This for me is the most important aspect of any D&D product, the practicality of it. There's tons of D&D products out there, and but a lot of times they're cool, but when you're in the middle of a game and a lot is happening, you really need something to be practical, right? I'm gonna give this 5 gold dragons. I think that this is a very, very cool, very practical thing because You know, a lot of times if you're a wizard or a bard or, you know, a warlock, sorcerer, any class that has a lot of spells, you're gonna have a ton of cards. And this is super compact, it is super small, and you know, it's just a great way to organize your stuff. Like you can have binders, you can have just the deck of cards, but you know, this keeps it, you know, when your table's cluttering up, this keeps all of that information, all your spells in this neat little thing. It's easy to put in your bag if you're going between people's houses. I think that this is amazing for practicality. Okay, price. I'm gonna give it 3 gold dragons. It's not super cheap, but it's not at all expensive. So yeah, I think it's totally worth the price. Design. You know what? I'm gonna give the design also 3 gold dragons. Like I said, the quality is nice. You know, but they could have done a little bit more added things to make the texture on the book some cool. They maybe could have made it like a hardcover. I'm not sure. You know, like some of the design could have been a little bit better, but you know, I definitely think it's awesome for what you're getting. All right, a must-have. I am going to say yes. This is definitely a must-have if you're playing a class that has a lot of spells. Like I said, it's small, it's compact, it's cool. You know, if you're playing a class that heavily relies on spells, you gotta admit, it's pretty cool to have your own little spell book at the table. So yeah, that's my review, the Pocket Compendium. You can find it on Amazon and probably your local comic book stores, hopefully. Yeah, I definitely love this product and would recommend it. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit that like button below and subscribe. And comment with your thoughts on this video. Did you like this product? Did you not like it? Would you recommend it? And hey, I want to hear from you guys. Maybe there's something else I could do a review on. All right, thanks for watching.